Hey, what's up you guys? It is Tyler and I am in a garage right now, but there is no need for alarm. I have not been kidnapped. I'm in here by my own choice because it is 4 in the morning and I'm making this video and I didn't want to wake anyone up. This is an important video, so I'd really like you guys to watch it and leave your comments and thoughts. So here's the thing. I'm like 18 now, right? So I'm an adult and I'm graduating high school and it's time for me to start making some real decisions about my life. So forever, like since I was in middle school, I had always planned on moving out to California after I graduated and going to a film school. So while the idea of film school is still extremely appealing and still something that I would love to be able to do, I'm wondering if it's actually necessary now. Pretty much everything you learn in film school you can teach yourself, you know, online or through experience or doing internships. The bottom line is people go to film school to gain connections so that they can get into the film or media industry. Now, while the whole film school thing is its own discussion that I'm not going to get into right now, that's pretty much all you need to know about the topic because that's how it applies to me. Now, there are plenty of successful filmmakers who are completely independent who have never gone to film school that forge their own film career out of opportunities that arise outside of film school. And I'm starting to think that maybe I've been given an opportunity. At least something along those lines. And that's YouTube. And I'm sure that sounds pretty crazy. Just to give you a little bit of a background on where I'm coming from, over the last year, I've gotten 10,000 subscribers, which is a lot. I'm gaining subscribers and I'm gaining a following at a rate faster than ever. Since the beginning of January, I've already gotten 3,000 subscribers. And as I've talked about plenty of times in videos, this following that I'm gaining is also given me an opportunity to connect with other people. And some of those connections are not solely just FTM people looking for advice. So just in the last couple months alone, I've been sponsored by a company to talk about their products. I've been approached and interviewed about my transition for an article. I was approached by someone in the early stages of production about being on an FTM documentary style TV show. And I've also been approached by 3 different MCNs wanting to include my channel in their network. And for the first time ever in my entire YouTube experience, I've been able to interact with other members of the YouTube community, other creators, and I did the collab with Chase, and I've been talking to other YouTubers about possible collaborations. And I know that there's like major YouTubers doing all this crazy stuff, so that probably doesn't seem like a lot, but for this to just kind of come out of nowhere in such a short amount of time, I mean, it's something that I need to at least think about or address. So at where my channel is now with 13,000 subscribers, I'm already making these connections and getting recognized and having these opportunities. You know, I think it's realistic to look at it and say maybe a year from now, my channel could be double the size and I could be having double the connections and double the opportunities. And so if that's really a possibility, it doesn't make a ton of sense for me to uproot my life, spend a bunch of money, spend a bunch of time, and go to school for something just to gain these same sort of opportunities that I could potentially get from making YouTube videos. You know, up until recently, up until I started making the FTM videos, I've always kind of done YouTube as a side hobby, and really that's kind of how I think of it now. I mean, I'm not giving it 100%. I'm probably giving it 25%, which is still a lot. It's still a big part of my life, but at the same time, it's not the biggest part of my life. And my thinking is, if I can focus on YouTube and put forth the effort to grow my channel, it may turn out to be a viable endeavor that I could use to support myself and get myself to the places that I want to go. You know, if I'm only giving YouTube a portion of my attention and I'm already seeing results and it can potentially help me reach my goals, it just makes sense to at least put in the effort and try to see what happens. Like, it doesn't have to be just YouTube or just film school. What I'll probably end up doing is still moving out to California and living there and getting residency and just kind of wait and feel out the year and see if anything happens with YouTube, and if I still want to go through with film school, then I'll do that. But if not, if that's not something that I really need to do, then there's no sense in doing it. Like I said before, I was just dicking around, just doing whatever, making noise, making videos. You know, it was a fun side thing, but then I kind of found my niche and I was able to grow my channel and kind of see what it's like to have people following and people watching and being able to connect for the millionth time, as I said. There's just a lot to it that's gotten me thinking recently. Now, I'm not expecting to be the next Shane Dawson, and I don't think I'm gonna get like famous or blow up or anything, but what I do think is that if I apply myself to this and I really try, I can get at least some sort of result. So here's what I would like to do. I would like to start focusing on my videos, putting more effort into being like an actual YouTuber, and not so much someone that just kind of documents a certain part of their life and then puts it out there for people to see. Like, I really want to do YouTube in like a sexual way. Like, I want to make love. No, okay. So funny. I want to expand on what I'm already doing, talk about different topics, different types of videos, and not just focus on the same thing all the time. You know, maybe I could try doing vlogging. I've tried that before and I didn't do well with it, but maybe I could revisit that and do it better this time. Who knows? I might do some skits. I might do some sketches. I don't know. I could, there's just so many things that I could probably do and that I want to try to do. I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think? Like, does that sound completely crazy? Should I just keep YouTube as a hobby and keep doing my trans videos and just chill and not try to like overdo it? I don't know. I don't want to feel like I don't know. I don't fucking know. That's why I'm asking you. I'm sure you know better than I do about what I should do in my life. What am I doing? No, but really, what am I doing? But I really do want to hear your thoughts and what you think about that. That's a serious thing. I wasn't just fucking around. And last of all, last but not least, it's almost over, I promise. If I were to expand and focus on YouTube, what kind of videos do you guys think you would want to see? Would you like to see the vlogs? Would you like to see me trying to do comedy? Would you like to see me in a skirt? I don't know. I'm not doing that again. Promise. But that's my video. Thank you guys for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the subject. Hopefully that was more than just incoherent babbling. I don't know. Did you even get a thought out of that? Who knows? I'll just fix it in post. But yeah, see you later. Later video when I get it more, you know, organized in my head and my fingers are fucking bright red because it's cold outside. But I want your opinion. And look, the sun is coming up. That's lovely. Does that mean, is that Zeus? Is Zeus a sketch? I don't know. What am I talking about? It's so late. I'm so sleep deprived. Okay, and what I'm already doing, already doing. There's a fucking spider over there. That's terrifying. And some of those, oh fuck, okay. What the fuck did I just say? You know, the bottom line is that whenever people go to film school, oh my god, something happened. Something moved up in the ceiling. Go Turtle Man and go fucking find a critter running around in here. Okay, so the sound might be really shitty in this video because I forgot to plug in my microphone and did the whole video just off my onboard camera mic, so it probably sounds really bad. Sorry. That was weird. I don't usually do that. Look at my facial hair. Oh my god, Tyler. Oh my god, look at that awesome facial hair. Wow, I'm so hairy. Oh my god, I'm like a chupacabra. Do chupacabras even have hair? Who knows?